I'm Tristan Brown. I'm a professional big mountain freeride skier based out of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I learned how to ski at Stevens Pass, Washington at the age of 3 and moved into ski racing at the age of 5 and raced for 13 years before discovering big mountain skiing. When I was 18, I went to college at CU Boulder and discovered big mountain skiing and switched my focus from racing to big mountain competitions. So in 2014, I landed a 60-foot backflip at Big Sky in a big mountain competition. And that got me my first sponsorships as a big mountain skier. And then later on, I got invited to the Kings and Queens of Corbett's, the first competition they had actually, and I was the first person to try a double backflip into the couloir. I went a little larger perhaps than I needed to, and probably did a 120-foot double backflip. Landed on my skis but wasn't able to ski away, but I ended up getting a lot of recognition for that. I wound up doing Kings and Queens of Corbett's the following year, and after that my interest moved into photo and video production, and I wound up spending more of my time focusing on getting cool photos and producing my own videos for social media and YouTube. So at this point, I was looking for a way to challenge myself with my skiing. I saw that Jackson Hole was getting a bunch of snow, so I came out with a group of friends, and it was an incredible experience. It snowed about a foot a day for 5 days that we were here, and we skied a bunch of amazing backcountry terrain off the resort. And by the time that trip was over, I knew I wanted to move here the following season, and I did. And that was about 8 years ago. I've thought about going to a different location to improve my skiing more, but there's still a ton of things here that I would like to accomplish. So after skiing here for the better part of a decade, I've still got things on my list I want to do. So I'm in Jackson for this foreseeable future. If you're not familiar with Jackson Hole, one of the things that makes this place so special is the access to the backcountry. South of the resort, you've got Cody Peak, and then about 4 more ridges over. So you can take the tram up and then boot pack out and access all of this incredible terrain and then still ski back to the resort. So we do a ton of that. And then you can also head north of the resort as well into Granite Canyon and ski lots of tight treed chutes in Grand Teton National Park. So if it snowed recently in the last week or so, I'm usually taking the lifts and accessing this incredible backcountry. But Jackson also has a ton of super fun inbounds terrain that I generally find myself skiing if it's corn, fun spring conditions, or hard pack just ripping groomers. So if we've just had a nice storm cycle and it's about to go blue, I'm gonna make sure I'm on the first tram on that first sunny day to link up with all my buddies and go up to ski Cody Peak, drop some amazing steep lines that I've had my mind on for a while. And last year, fortunately, the snow conditions lined up perfectly. So I created a list of all the things I wanted to do and filmed nearly every day last season and produced the film Hyperfocus. So Hyperfocus was a great first project for me, and I learned a lot from it. And I was interested in making my own movie, and I wanted to take the knowledge, experience, and skills I developed from living in Jackson for that period of time and put them all into one film. Organized Chaos is an adrenaline-fueled journey into big mountain skiing, exploring the fine line between pushing the limits and staying in control. Filmed in the Tetons, the Andes, and the Alps, it follows my season after a brutal mid-season crash forced me to rethink my approach, balancing meticulous planning with the raw chaos of the mountains. The film captures breathtaking lines, intense moments, and the resilience needed to conquer both the mountain and the mind.